What got me involved with the issue of green energy and conservation? Well, if you'd asked me a year and a half ago what I thought about global warming, I really would have said, I don't think it's an issue, because at the time I didn't think it was an issue. It didn't seem like the weather had been changing, it didn't seem like the climate had been changing, winters kept coming, but then I, like many other people, watched An Inconvenient Truth, and after I watched it, I came back thinking, yeah, okay, it sounds like there's a problem. That the scientists have given us pretty clear evidence that it's an issue. We got to deal with it. Well, where do you go from there? And you watch Al Gore's movie, and he says, oh, buy compact fluorescents, and oh, talk to the government, which was the majority of what he says. He says, talk to the government, make the government change. And, that's very much what the Democrats want you to do. They want you to talk to the government and get the government to fix things, which will cost you money because it costs taxpayer money. Well, being a libertarian at heart, I said that no, that's not for me. Why don't I try to come up with a solution? What can I do? I don't care what my governor wants to do, what my senator wants to do, what my congressmen want to do. I mean, I live in a blue state. They're already doing these things. That's how they're trying to get the vote. So me mailing them, they're just going to reply and be like, oh yeah, we're trying to do that, even though we didn't vote for the Kyoto Protocol. But anyway, I really wanted to find a solution that everybody could take part of. Not just, it wasn't we relying on the government. It's really, we're taking control. We're making change. We're affecting change. We're empowered. So I started doing some research, and through time, I found that there were a lot of ways that we can make change. And one of the fastest ways that they don't even talk about, you hear global warming experts, climate change experts, they don't mention that one of the easiest and cheapest ways that you can help stop global warming is to get green energy through a green power provider. They don't talk about it, and that's what episode 1 ended up being about, because I think it's the most important thing. Fortunately, episode 1 was kind of the worst because it was the first one, but maybe we'll redo it. But that's kind of where it started, where it was just this personal interest. Last winter, it really hit me when it was already January, and it hadn't snowed enough so that I could take Simon to go sledding. And it ended up snowing, but it was snowing an hour and a half away. So for me to get Simon to be sledding, I had to drive an hour and a half, which cost me gas and, of course, polluted the environment by the emissions caused by it. And, then I got to thinking, I'm like, when I was born, 77, the year after, there was a huge blizzard in this area. Whatever happened to that blizzard? What happened to weather like that? We haven't had a blizzard like 78 ever since. And as a kid, I always remember wanting that to happen. Not just because we missed school, but because it's just amazing to think of snow that's 6 feet high or higher. And having, an entire state closed down because of the weather. It's just an awesome idea. Yeah, I know it's dangerous. People get hurt. As a kid, my sense of adventure was like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And, last winter, it's like, wow, there's not even enough snow for my son to go sledding near where we live. How are we ever going to get anything like the blizzard of 78 again?